Hi guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another readathon announcement. So this time I'm helping to announce the second round of the Bookemon Badgeathon. This time it is the Catchathon. This readathon was designed and is hosted by Meg from Tome Infinity, and I'm one of the co-hosts again, along with pretty much I think all the co-hosts from last time. I'll leave a link to everyone down below so that you can check out who is involved. You may remember a few months ago that I participated as a co-host in the first round where we were reading different genres of books to collect badges in this Pokemon inspired readathon, and I think at that stage there were 15 badges. I did manage to collect all of them. This second readathon is taking that one more step forward. This readathon is taking place for the entirety of November. There are really two elements to this readathon. You can collect the badges the same as you did last time, so by reading different genres you earn different badges, but this time around if you have already earned the badges you are also able to collect Bookemon, which are obviously the book themed versions of the Pokemon. Each badge is assigned a different category of Bookemon, so depending on what you're reading will determine the type of Bookemon that you can collect. In order to collect them though, you need to collect Pokeballs, which are the things that hold the Pokemon. To collect the Pokeballs, there are actually 8 Pokeballs that you can collect, and every time you collect a new Pokeball, it actually allows you to collect more Pokemon. So everyone in the readathon starts with the starter ball, which allows you to collect 1 Pokemon for whatever you're reading. So your first book, straight away you can collect Pokemon. The subsequent 7 Pokeballs are all challenges, and as you meet those challenges, you can collect that ball, and that then allows you to collect more Pokemon. So the first ball is the junior ball, which is to read a middle grade or a kid's book. Now I'm participating in the Believeathon as well, so I am going to be reading a lot of middle grade and kids books. However, the first one that I'm going to read for the month is going to be Tunnel of Bones. So this is going to be what I read to collect my junior ball. There is the tech ball, which is to read a digital book, ebook, audiobook, webcomic, etc., you name it. For that, I'm going to be reading Her Holiday Treat by Tiffany Reese, which is an adult romance book and the next book in the Men at Work series. So that is going to cover off on the tech ball for me. You have the mega ball, which is to read a book that is over 500 pages. For that, I'm going to be reading Before the Devil Breaks You by Libba Bray. This is the 3rd book in the Diviner series, definitely over 500 pages. This one I'm so excited to read because I've become obsessed with the books. You have the mooch ball, which is to read a book that you have borrowed from the library. For that, I'm going to read Because of Winn-Dixie by Kate D. Camillo. This is a book from my school's library, and I'm already reading it for the Believeathon, so it's a perfect fit. You have the TBR ball, which is to read a book from your physical TBR. For that, I'm going to be reading The Nightfire by Michael Connelly. This is the 2nd Bosch and Ballard book. I did receive this for review and I'm very much looking forward to reading it, and it is very, very high up on my to-read list on my physical TBR. You have the Identity Ball, which is either to read a book with a main character who you identify with, or if you're not comfortable with that, to read a book that features a marginalized main character or author. I've decided to go with the second option. I'm going to read A Blades Are Back by L.L. McKinney. This, I believe, is sort of like an Alice in Wonderland retelling, but with a black female lead character, and I think this just sounds amazing, and it has been blurred by Angie Thomas on the front cover, so I mean, how much higher praise can you get for a book? The last bookie ball is the emoji ball, which is to read a book that makes you feel something. So that could be happiness, it could be sadness, it could be anything in between. For that, I'm going to read What I Like About Me by Jenna Jalam. Every time I try and say her name, I pronounce it wrong, and I know I should know better by now, but this has been on my TBR for ages this year. It is a Love Osway contemporary book. It is set in summer, and it is all about positive body image, and I think I need this in my life at the moment. So those are all the emoji balls and my TBR picks for them. However, if you keep reading and you keep reading in the different genres, you can collect as many different Pokemon as you like. The bookie balls are cumulative. So once you have 2 bookie balls, every time you read a book, you can collect 2 Pokemon. If I had the starter ball, the junior ball, and the mega ball, anytime I read another book, doesn't matter whether it fits a bookie ball challenge, I can collect 3 Pokemon of whatever type it is that I've collected. I'm going to put some videos of me scrolling through the pages on the pages that correspond with this readathon, so you can sort of see what it looks like. Megan has put so much effort and so much detail into this. If what I've said has not made sense, definitely check out her video, but also just read through the instructions. It's actually really clear when you read it. I don't know how clear I've been explaining it, but the idea is to collect as many things as you can, and you know I like a challenge, so lots of things are going to happen. Basically anything you read during the month you can count. Chances are it will fit some sort of genre prompt or bookie ball prompt. So there's really a lot of freedom in it. I even went so far as to list out all of my current TBR, my current physical TBR I should say, because let's not talk about my Kindle. My Kindle's atrocious. My current TBR, and I attached them to all of the different badges. And the best part, if you did participate in round 1, for every badge that you collected, you get to start with a Pokemon of that type. And because I did, at the start of the video, I did say I did collect all 15 badges, so I get to start with 15 Pokemon plus a legendary Pokemon for Gen 1, which makes me really happy. I think what I might do is also do a blog post for you guys around my TBR and the potential books that I might read for it, and then that way you've got a whole lot of recommendations. Or if you would like a separate recommendations video, let me know in the comments, and that might be something that I can do in the next week or so for you. I think I have hit everything. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. I will leave everyone's videos, channels, etc. linked down below, as well as the page where you can find out all of the information about this readathon. I hope that you join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, who doesn't love collecting things, especially cute little characters with funny bookish names? I hope that wherever you are in the world, you are having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.